Hey there, welcome back. The video I have for you today is called The Most Important Question You Can Ask Yourself. And I take this one right out of the Danielle Laporte playbook. This is a lesson that I learned deeply from my gorgeous friend Danielle. And it's, how do you want to feel? How do you want to feel? About 5 years ago, I was sort of at this turning point in my career, and I was feeling like I needed to bring more support in. And I was at an event with Danielle, and we were in the green room of the event. And she looked at me, she's like, "You look really stressed out." And I was like, "Yeah, I am." And she said, "Well, listen, I have the most important question for you. How do you want to feel?" And I looked at her and I was like, no one's ever asked me that before. And there was this moment of relief, like, I can tell you how I want to feel. I can focus on how I want to feel. And she gave me permission. And so I said, I want to feel supported. And I started to just own that. I brought that into the new year, and I started to own that feeling of I want to feel supported. And I started to create a lot more support in my life. Around that time was when I got engaged to my now husband, and started to feel so much support from him, and started to build my team for my business. And I started to attract a lot of support into my life through being in the confirmation of I want to feel supported, and the affirmation of I want to feel supported, and being in the feeling of support, really doing something every day to support myself. And you've definitely heard me say this, but if you want to feel supported, you have to support yourself. So really looking at how you want to feel, owning it, and then seeing how you can apply it to your own life. How can you show up for that desired feeling now? How can you be in that feeling now through something that you can do to support yourself to be in that experience? Then about a few months ago, I started to look back and revisit how I want to feel. And I said, you know what? I still want to feel supported. So this is 5 years later, and I'm still wanting to feel that feeling. So I had to really look closely at all the ways that I was actually blocking that feeling from coming into form. And this is now 5 years in the making of taking this step and this practice into my life. And you know, sometimes we dabble in the area of our desire, and then we move on. And so here I am 5 years later, coming back to that desire and committing once again that I still want to feel supported. And so really paying attention when you begin the process of honoring your feelings, to not make it something that you dabble with. The feelings and desires are not for dabblers. I've learned that the hard way. And really making a commitment to how you want to feel. And if you can create the life that you want around the desire of what you want to feel, that's when you begin to make sure that all the actions and choices that you're making support your intentions. Now, that may not mean that we can control what we do every day or having to go to our job every day, but we can control how we experience our experiences. I often say that you can't control your experiences in life, but you can control how you experience those experiences. And so that commitment to really making a focused daily intention to really be in the desire of how you want to feel will begin the practice of changing your own patterns, changing the things that you may say yes to or no to, changing the way that you show up in the world, and helping you show up for the commitments that you've made with grace and ease and more passion. And take a little cue from me. Don't wait 5 years to really commit to your desires, because if you don't do it, it will come back to you, and it will continue to show up. I often say that if there's something up for you, if you don't show up for it, it will keep coming up. So really honor what it is that you need to really, really deeply dive into in your own feelings and desires, and stay committed to it. Don't dabble, and start now. Post below, post in the comments below. How do you want to feel? How do you want to feel? I want to know. Thank you to my friend Danielle for helping me with this. She's such a sister, and she holds me in this, and thank God I got her on my speed dial. I'm a lucky girl. So I hope I can serve you in this today, and let my example be a power of example for you, so that you don't have to make that same mistake and wait 5 years. All right, I love you all. Commit to your feelings. Satnam.